what do I want to say today? I feel like what's coming to me out the gate is I'm not living to see a better day. I'm living to see a better life. It's almost like this, I'm not trying to prop up anything anymore. And by the grace of God, I'm not trying to prop up my life. I'm not trying to feel better. I'm not aiming at feeling better. I'm not motivated to feel better. In fact, part of it makes me feel nauseated because it comes with this almost like it grabs you and it says, now you have to keep making yourself feel better. You don't feel good. You got to feel good. You got to feel good. I had a bad day yesterday. I got to have a good day today. It's like, no, like I feel like the way in which God is having me walk by faith, and I could be completely delusional. I think that's the whole thing that makes it faith. It very much feels like if there is no risk, there is no reward. Like this kind of feels ridiculous because it doesn't seem like anyone or very few people are on that page. Because people seem to be needing to feel good all the time or wanting to feel good all the time or feeling like they're supposed to feel good all the time. And I come from this place and I think I understand it. But he's like drawing me away from that. And it's like, no, I'm sacrificing not having a good day where I feel good for a better life, right? I don't want to keep going through what I'm going through for the rest of my life. Faith must be producing something. Otherwise, what is the point? And what could it be producing? This deeper understanding of the truth, and that truth liberating me, that then brings me into a new state of being, so that everything I experience is new and different, right? And I think in this place, like I'll speak for me, because I'm not aiming at feeling good. It's like that's the place where faith is, right? And in not feeling good and not knowing, because I'm not going to get myself to feel better, that I'm putting it in the hands of God. And that is faith, that he won't just give me a better day, but I've actually been able to live through many days that I didn't want to see the other day after that. I don't want to see the next day. And I'm like, I can't keep going like this. But the alternative is for me to put it upon myself to do the things. And I think there's a sacrifice in that. And it's not a sacrifice in self-effort. It seems to be grace has led me to a dry place, right? His love has led me to a dry place. And he's like, I don't want to just give you a better day. I want to give you a better life. One that doesn't have you in this continuous cycle, this process. Like, is this process not producing something? Is faith not going to then show me the substance of what has always been true? Something I couldn't see when I was walking in the dark. Am I walking in the dark forever? Or am I going to see? Right? Like, it's like I can have this, the relationships that I've had in my life or whatever, do like a time jump, right? And I'm not saying, I'm using this as more of a generalization and not specific relationships in my life, but you have someone who has that self-motivation where they feel responsible for good days and they feel responsible for bad days. And they're trying to have good days and make every day a good day. It's like, I don't want what that is producing, because that relies upon the person, right? And so a time jump would be, where is that person at in 5 years? Now, where am I going to be at in 5 years? I'm expecting a better life, not a better day. Not more relationships with people that lift me up and encourage me. We always need so much damn encouragement. I get it. We're so needy. I'm needy. But it's like I've found the place where need is. And he said, I'm going to have you in need in this place, right? And faith is actually going to produce a better life for you. It's like where your neediness has found a home, where your restlessness has found a home, and now there is rest. You go through a process that feels very restless, that produces greater rest, right? You go through a process that is a death so that you can truly live. There are one of two options. I want to die or I want to live. I don't want to manage. I don't want to survive. I'm not here to survive. I'm not here to sugarcoat or put like a veneer on my life or feel like I have to prop it up in some way or live to some image. That part is done. And if you know, you know. And if you know, God has showed you, and maybe you seem like a crazy person like me. But it really is like that for me now. I'm just like, I've had so many down days that it doesn't matter anymore. It's like disappointment has turned into a different thing altogether. And I'm finding something in it that I don't quite know anything about. There's an investment in this whole faith thing. Because I'm like, God, were you there whenever my head was hung low? Were you there whenever I was disappointed with you? Were you there? Did you hear me when I said I hated you? I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. But it's like the little kid that's telling his dad he hates him because he doesn't understand what's going on. It's like I don't really take myself that seriously. I'm a human being. It's okay. Like we all seem to be needy in this way. But I find that like what takes me like out of like society or something is like I'm not looking to these things in life, these surface level things to make me feel better or to feel like I'm relevant or something. And that is not by my doing, right? In fact, it's quite painful to be removed from that place of society. But I find it extremely nauseating. The things that are popular and relevant today are not popular and relevant tomorrow. There always has to be a new thing. We're always needy. We're always in need of something. We're always in need of something. And I'm finding that going without getting my needs met in the moment is perhaps positioning me in this place of faith to not receive a better day that hinges upon my attitude, right? And me willing my way into having a good time. But it positions me in this place of faith to be like, are you going to bring me into a new state of being or what? Are all of these down days adding up to something? Because I feel like that's what he has been showing me. That's what he's been telling me anyway. This is going to add up. Because you have a bunch of days where you were down and you're like, you just stay down. Like you don't... I've just learned how to stay down, I think, you know. And there's freedom in that. Because I'm liberated from feeling like I'm responsible for lifting myself up, that sort of thing. Which takes me out of the whole society thing of like, gotta add everything to everything. Here's what's missing for you today, right? Like, here's what it is. It's like, it's not even just like a Christmas TikTok like thing. Now it's like an image of what Christmas is supposed to look like, and it's the most. So you have someone who makes a video and the aesthetic is the most, and now you feel like if you don't match that aesthetic, then you're not doing what you're supposed. It's so annoying, dude. It's so annoying. And so now we have preconceived images of what like relationships are supposed to look like and what holidays are supposed to look like and all these things are supposed to look like, right? And it's so much upon ourselves. And I'm like, God, I'm not living for this. I don't care about a good Thanksgiving. I don't care about a good Christmas. I don't care about a good any of this shit. I'll go without again. I don't care. But my expectation, I think this is where his faith, because nowhere does that, having all of these down days, add up to anything if it's on me. Because I have to be the one to make myself have a good day and a better life and all that sort of thing. But to give that up, faith has to be in that place. I'm like, only you can take the ashes and make it beautiful. Only you can make what feels extremely lacking add up to something. Only you can make this make sense. So I'm not looking, and maybe if you resonate with this, it's like this anger in you. You're like, don't try to make me have a good day. I'm not trying to drink the same Kool-Aid that you're drinking because you have to make yourself have a good day tomorrow. I don't want to be around you long term. But instead, what's not a good day, I'm looking to have a better life. And he can take the days that don't feel like anything and make them add up to something.